Hey girl, how you smelling today? Huh? Did you miss me? I miss y'all. Okay, I want to share with you my most complimented fragrances for the month of August. Y'all, I don't know what was in the air, but y'all girl was snatching some compliments left to right. So if you want to know what they are, continue with me, okay? So let's go ahead and start off with BAM! This is Juliette Has a Gun. Okay, this is so new to me. It's probably all to y'all, but bitch. This complements my skin chemistry so good. It becomes like this delicious, sweet, airy kind of the initial spray that I get at first spray is Baccarat Rouge. Yeah. It's kind of, it's not a dupe, but it's like that type of airiness in it. It's also fresh. So it's good. And then it mellows down to this sweetness, airiness, deliciousness with freshness. Didn't I just motherfucking say that? All right, whatever. Okay, let me tell you how I got my compliment. I was minding my business at Smith. I was like, okay. And I pushed my car. And then this older lady came behind me and she's like, ma'am. She's like, what are you wearing? You smell so good. You've been leaving your trail. And I was just like, oh, this was new to me, right? So I was just like, oh my God, what is it? And I was literally like, what is it? What is it? So anyways, I ended up telling her it was Juliette Has a Gun. And she told me to write it down for her that it smells so good and so fresh and so sweet. And I was just like, thank you. So that's my first compliment, you guys. I know that this works with your skin chemistry, right? So this does something real nice to me. All right, so that is that one. And then you guys, yes, bam, Viva La Juicy. All right, Viva La Juicy is that type of fragrance that it's an OG. It's strong, okay? When you smell like this, is super strong on the pear and vanilla, and it's a very sexy, typical woman like fragrance. So I was at Town Square minding my own business with my girls and stuff. And then this younger girl, she came up to me and she's like, you smell so good. What is it that you're wearing? And I told her, I was like, oh, I'm wearing Viva La Juicy. But no, I'm lying. I'm so lying. I told her that I was wearing Gucci Flora. I don't know why, but no, that day I was wearing Viva La Juicy. And then I was like, oh, I'm wearing Gucci Flora. And she's like, oh my God, you smell so good. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I think it is? That maybe the heat of Vegas was like out of this world. So it was just like the sweatiness and all that was just like projecting. But anyways, I ended up telling her it was Gucci Flora. And then I was just like, oh no, I'm wearing Juicy Couture. And then she was like, I used to have Juicy Couture. It doesn't smell like that. I was just like, yeah. So anyways, Juicy Couture, heavy on the pear, very feminine, very sexy. Okay, very, very, very sexy. I do take this everywhere I go because it doesn't last. It lasts on my skin about 6 hours. But if I wanted to project, another thing, you guys, that I've been doing like crazy is wherever I go, I'm just like, like spraying it before I go anywhere. And bitch, I think it's been working because your compliments be getting all over here. Okay, so Juicy Couture. Okay, Juicy Couture. Another one. I'm gonna leave the best one for last, okay? Another one that has been getting me tons of compliments, okay? By tons, I only mean 2. Is this YSL. So I had a doctor's appointment. You know, the girls at my doctor's appointment, how are your girls from the doctor's appointment, you guys? Are they always complimenting you? Because bitch, those girls are so sweet. They're always complimenting. Oh, I like how you did your makeup and stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh, thank you. But anyways, at the pediatrician, you guys, I sprayed a little bit of this. I know. You're like, why are you wearing that for the I don't know. But anyways, I went to the pediatrician and this is heavy. First of all, this is heavy on the lavender and vanilla and it smells very sexy. Kind of like they were trying to do a male fragrance and then they were like, nah, let me just add some vanilla and let me add more feminine shit to it, and then I'm just gonna make it smell like a sexy masculine, feminine, I don't know, but it smells so good, you guys. Like, it smells really good. Look at that dent. Dents are so satisfying, aren't they? By the way, I'm in my new closet, you guys. Woo woo. I have fragrances on the top, in the middle, and ya tu sabes, all on the bottom. And if you guys want to see a little my fragrance, how I store them, just let me know. And then I have a house tour if you guys want to see it. Anyways, back to the story. So heavy on the lavender and vanilla, ya tu sabes. I walked in with my girl. I did not walk in like that, bitch. I didn't walk. I was just like carrying all of my girls, you know, my 10 children. And the girl, she's like, wow, as soon as you walked in the door, you like filled up the room. It smelled so good. And obviously, what are you wearing? I'm like, YSL Libre. She didn't write it down, but I told her, I was like, YSL Libre. She's like, you smell so good. So then I went to the back, okay? And you guys, this had happened to me at the optometrist. Remember that I told you guys? Pause right there, boo-boo. If you don't know the story, that means that you're not subscribed to your girl over here. So go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe because I do vlogs. I do cooking. I do with my man, with my husband, and we eat together. Ya tu sabes. All that in bag of chips, okay? So anyways, I went to the back office and the other nurse, she was like, you smell really good. And I was like, thank you. But that's about it, okay? No, nobody asked me nobody wrote it down. So anyways, YSL Libre is like a compliment getter on my skin. Ya tu sabes, yo no sé por qué, but it does. Okay. Bam! Joe Malone, Mirth and Tonka. Okay. What's her name? Peyton. She always Peyton just walks and she looks like she smells good, okay? So I'm like, I want to smell like Peyton. Even though she smells like she says that she likes her masculine fragrances, and I'm not much into those. But when I went to the club, I was looking for some sexy ass fragrances, and I just didn't have one. Yeah, I don't know. I was just like, what do I wear? I ended up wearing, I forgot. But anyways, back to the story. Mirth and Tonka from Joe Malone, right? I went to Sephora, and it smells just as it says. I went to Sephora and I tried it on. I came back home. And no, I'm sorry. I went to Walmart and I was just walking at Walmart. And then my daughter was behind me and she's like, Mom, you smell so good. Mom, you smell so good. And I was just like, thank you, you know? Then I come home and I had sprayed this, like, you know, at Sephora or whatever. And I come home and my husband was like, damn, you smell so good. Literally, okay? Literally, my husband was like, you smell so good. Like, and I was like, what is it? You know, trying to see if he was like trying to confuse it. And I'm like, what is it? He's like, I don't know. I don't know. So anyways, you guys, this I ended up buying because my husband loved it so much. Mirth and Tonka Cologne Intense from Joe Malone. It's a very sexy. Like, my husband can wear this fragrance too, but it's so sexy. Like, bitch, what else can I say? I don't know. It's so delicious and so sexy. Kind of like I mixed a man's cologne as well, and I sprayed it all over my skin, and then I topped it off with 10 other million fragrances in my collection, and I'm just like, take it or leave it. Like I didn't even try, but I tried, you know? Kind of like YSL heels and a blacks. I don't know, bitch. But this is fucking phenomenal. It's so good. And my husband gives this a 10 out of 10. What? Okay. What else? What else did I wear? Honestly, I don't remember what else I wore. Yeah. I'd be lying if I tell you guys something else. But I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay. This is why this one is not memorable. Remember, I'm gonna show you guys the best one to last, okay? This one is not memorable to me, okay? Because it is new. And this is Alien Intense Guaras. Okay? So, I've been having a little issue with coconut fragrances and stuff. So, coconut plus amber are just a no for me, right? I bought it, I sprayed it on, and I was just like, this smells a lot like my Jean Paul Gaultier type of fragrances that I have that are heavy on the amber. It smells a lot like Olympia, Intense. It has heavy on the amber. Those are some type of scents that I'm just like, bitch, like, you're too heavy on the amber, you know? But I sprayed it on. I didn't love it. I tried it out. I thought it was beautiful. I think it's sexy. I think it's good. But I think it's the amber that annoys me a little, right? So, also I have the Alien one right here. And it smells a lot like Alien. Like, it smells, yeah. Do you need both? Yeah, because this one has coconut, whatever. Coconut and vanilla. So, anyways, I sprayed it on, and I'm just like minding on my own goddamn business, and I'm just like, and I'm like, I want to wash this bitch off, right? Because it's so strong. Then I come home, and my son's giving me compliments. My husband's giving me compliments. My daughter is giving me compliments. My little girls are giving me compliments, and I'm just like, but I don't like it. Anyways, I got compliments on this like crazy, okay, with my family. I mean, yeah. So I kept it, whatever, just for my family because they loved it so much that I'm just like, yeah. But is it a favorite of mine? Not at this moment. Maybe because it's still hot. And yeah. But anyways, you guys, I've gotten family compliments, okay? Like crazy. I don't think maybe the baby was just like, ooh, you smell so good. Just like, y'all know I'm motherfucking lying. My baby cannot talk. She's only 6 months, but she was probably like, you smell so good. Anyways, all right. So, are you ready for my last? Are you ready? Okay. Kayali Musk and vanilla, bitch. Look at this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at it like this. Mira. Okay. So this smells so good. This smells so good. Okay. So I was just like, oh my God. Like the first day I smelled this, I felt kind of like it smelled like an old lady, the musk. It took me back to like my like younger, I don't know, it just smelled like an older lady to me, right? So then I ended up mixing them because this is on one side is Kayali Musk and on the other one is Kayali Vanilla 28. So I ended up mixing it and I just couldn't take, I was embraced with, bitch, I don't even know how to describe it, with some sexy bear with me, okay? But the musk in Kayali is so well done. It just mixes with your skin so good. Honestly, I don't even know what the notes are in a musk, but it just smells so good. I don't know what else you see. I don't have my camera. I don't have a phone to show you like what the notes are in. I'm just coming as it is, right? So anyways, if you order it like this, the roller ball comes on this side, okay? And your girl went to church. I went to church. And when I was walking in, a church member was like, "Oh, you smell so good. You smell good." He said, "You smell good." And I was just like, "Thank you." Anyways, me trying to open it, me not trying. Anyways, so obviously, you know, you get hyped. You're just like, you get so hyped when somebody compliments you. I ended up going home and I ended up ordering a musk, the small one, because they were sold out on the big ones. Now they're back on the web. So I'm getting the big one, okay? And then your girl mixes it like this, right? So after church, okay. No. I wore this one at church and then I wore it again, okay? Like the following week. I sprayed this. Look at this. Look at that, you guys. I am spraying it like crazy, you know what I mean? That the other Sunday, the fuck am I trying to say? The following Sunday, I went to Black Bear Blackberry Diner. I don't know, something like that. I wore this one, and then I was like, you know, and I went into the diner, right? And I sat down, and I had gone to church that day too. I was sitting down, and then the waitress kept coming near me, but I didn't hear nothing. It was my daughter. She's like, Mom, she says you smell so good. So she would walk away, and she'd be like, oh, you smell so good. She smells so good. She smells so good. So I finally, like usual, I had to change one of my girls' diapers. Ya tú sabes, you know? Then I stand up, and I'm taking me, and she's like, oh my God, I just have to stop you. When I went into the bathroom, then I came out, and she's like, oh my God, I gotta stop you. Like, what are you wearing? And I'm like, oh, I'm wearing Kayali Musk and Kayali Vanilla 28. She's like, I just want to be walking near you because you smell that good. You smell amazing. Bitch. When I tell you, I was like, all day, you know what I mean? Because compliments at the church, okay? And then the following, another compliment, and bitch, that's what I've been wearing. My husband, he'd be always like, baby, you smell so good. You smell so good. So I think that's like my signature scent. Like, bitch, that mixes so well with my skin chemistry that I got everybody bubble to have like, you smell so good. You know what I mean? So anyways, you guys, if you want to try out Musk, try it out like this. Like, you know, if you're kind of afraid of Musk, bitch, I love it. Like, I'm telling you, the next one is going to be this size of Musk, and I have to order another Vanilla 28. Look at my dents, though. Aren't they so satisfying? So if you have made it this far with your crazy ass girl, if you have missed me, baby, I've missed you too. I've been sick. My girls have been sick. And everybody and their mama, I got re-sick. And not only that, but I moved into a different house. I want to share with you guys my home. So yeah, I'll do the shout out in next video because I'm getting back on the train, you know, because I've been so busy. But if you've made it this far, baby, besitos a ti. So anyways, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. See you on the next one. Besitos a ti.